Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Nobody Asked, because nobody asked for this, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm your host, Kaylee, and this episode is just recapping my favorite show ever, The Rookie. It premiered last night at 10 p.m. Your girl was up late, and you best believe I am excited to review this. So, to recap and review it and talk about all the things. So, before we get into all that, though, if you're coming back to the show, welcome back, and if you're new here, I hope you stick around. Okay. First of all, there are going to be mad spoilers in this video. I'm just going to be yapping about the episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, go watch the episode, then come back here. So, The Rookie is in its 7th season, and the last season ended with, and Lucy and Tim broke up. That broke me. So, this season, first of all, people are very excited because it was back to its normal length, instead of the shorter season that happened because of all the writers and actors strikes. That's why last season was shorter. But this one is, I think, going to be 18 episodes, and people are excited about that. I am one of those people. I'm very excited. So, this first episode opened up with the team getting a tip that Jason was at this house or had been talking with occupants, and they're hunting him down. Nolan is not okay. He is terrified. He wants to hunt this man down. And I'll get into a little bit of Nolan later, but they do the raid. Jason isn't there, but they arrest other people, and Nolan does a pretty sick scooter takedown. So I think it's the next day, if I was following it right. We got to meet the two newest rookies at the LAPD, Seth Ridley and Miles Penn. And let me tell you, I'm probably in the minority here, but it's going to take longer for Miles to grow on me than it will Seth. Seth is going to be a good cop. You can tell that. He's just a nervous wreck right now. Miles is cocky, which I feel like is overcompensating after what we found out about him at the end of the episode. Get to that later, but he wants to feel like that he's not so much of a rookie just because he has been an officer before, but every department does stuff different. Also, Lucy as a training officer, so excited. I'll admit, when I first saw that she was going to be the one getting one of the rookies, I was like, why? Nolan is a training officer. And I was like, wait, Selena's probably not done with her training. And she's not. She's got 3 months left. So, Lucy got Seth, and Tim, we're back to T.O. Tim, and he is with Miles, which leads me into the bet. Tim and Lucy have to be getting back together. There's no way that they don't. At some point, even if they decide to not make it, even if they decide not this season, sometime in the future they have to, because the banter is back and it felt so good. It was so enjoyable to watch. Then later, Miles is hitting on Lucy a little bit, and Tim goes crazy, and it's so good. I loved it. It was so great. Okay, quick interjection. My dog just started barking, and that reminded me, if you hear voices or a dog in the background, I apologize. My entire family is home and my dog is insane. So I'm very, very sorry. But I digress. So they start the day, they're training these rookies, and Selena's in short sleeves. She's very excited about that. It took a minute for Selena to grow on me, but I love her, and her being so happy about the short sleeves, it's about time. It is about time she gets out of those long sleeves. She and Nolan are doing their thing, and they come up on a robbery. Nolan hesitates to pull this trigger, and this is where I get to a bit of I don't know what is going on with Nolan, but he just feels different. He feels written differently. I'm not really vibing with it right now. But it could just be a matter of the whole Bailey being hunted down, Jason being on the loose, him getting older, having gotten shot, I feel like it's just a combination of that, and they're going to dive into that later in the episodes if he's still kind of this, more reserved version of Nolan than before, and, more stern. I don't know. He just isn't as chipper, which I guess makes sense for where he's at in the show. I'm sure it'll all work out. It always does. He had this moment of hesitating to gun the guy down, and someone ended up getting hurt, and he feels really guilty about that. But Gray, as always, was like, no, you didn't think you had the shot. You didn't take it. You're fine. So, shout out to Gray. Gray is a lieutenant now. Also, just remember that. Lieutenant Gray sounds crazy. But you know what? Promotions, I'm happy for him. other things in the episode. Jealous Wesley. I am going to hate this Detective Graham character so much. I know I am, because boy, where did you come from and why are you going after Lopez, okay? Why are you going after Angela? Leave her alone. We don't want you here. That's all I have to say on that. Then, the nuke. Why was there a nuke in episode 1 of the season? And just like the nuke issue is just resolved in half an episode. And it was nice seeing the FBI Garza, I think is his name. I could have that wrong, but it was nice seeing him back. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Miles, he's living in his car? What? I was not expecting that, and that's what I said earlier. I feel like he's overcompensating because he's living in his car. So he's trying to act all tough and like this big bad guy. He's almost living on the street, and that helped me understand a little bit more why he was the way he was. I'm sure he will grow on me. This is no hate to the actor. He's doing actors, writers, or anything. They are doing their jobs, and they are doing a wonderful job at it. That was an unexpected turn and a really interesting one. And I'm excited to see where the character of Miles goes. And Seth, the only issue I had with this episode, everything just felt rushed. Like they were just plowing through these conversations, and it seemed like there was music in almost every scene. It just felt like there wasn't enough time to process what was being said, what was going on. So normally that settles down later in the season. I know, like, season 6, kind of the same thing happened. It just felt very, very rushed. I'm sure it'll, like, settle down as they settle into the individual storylines, and I'm excited about that. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed my little rant. If you haven't watched The Rookie, what are you doing? Go watch it. It's on Hulu, ABC, Disney Plus with Hulu. You can watch it there. And so definitely go give the show a watch. Once you're done with that episode, tune into this one. New episodes are every Wednesday and Friday. Make sure to follow the show on all the socials, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. All the links will be in the description so you can go check them out. We will be back this Friday at 7. In the meantime, thank you for being here, and I hope you stick around. God bless.